Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good morning everyone. How is going? I hope you are in a good condition. Amin. Okay, Santy Dewi Panyusuhan is my name. First of all, I'd like to thank the participant who joined the Zoom meeting. Well, let's start. Digital transformation is creating a new lifestyle, one of which is the hustle culture, a popular word this time of years. So let's talk about this troubling trend. By the way, do you know hustle culture? It's one of the quotes on the hustle culture. It's one the quotes the hustle culture. The hustle culture never stops, and habit culture is there is no success with the trends. Hustle culture is a phenomenon that has recently been found in Indonesia, considering Indonesia in entering a demographic bonus period. And next slide is what is hustle culture and how does it impact your mental health? Hustle culture or workaholic is a new lifestyle among millennials who consider exercise productivity to be the mark for success and have a little time to rest. And the more time spent working, the closer to the path of success, even though you have to do activities outside of its portion. This hustle culture panel actually makes young people, especially student in Indonesia, feel proud if seen always busy or overworked. Activities that are done at the same time and demand for someone to be multitasking will only impact the quality of the work done and also risks bad for the health. And for the negative impacts in this slide, uh, in a various psychology is problem often appear and attack students during pandemic, including exercise like anxiety, depression, burnout, and less stress. Anxiety is a condition intense exercise and persistent worry and appear regarding everyday situation. And for the depression is a condition associated increasing or the decreasing person mood, such as depression or bipolar disorder. And for the burnout is a condition in which a person feels stress and exhaustive cycle and mentally to decrease performance and inhibit productivity. And for the stress is the feeling of being over, overwhelmed or unable to cope with a mental or emotional pressure. And the next slide is with so many negative impacts that threaten physical and mental health, it doesn't necessarily make a student stop to do this workaholic trend. There are some like this. That is better to be tired of the number of the tasks and activity when in a college than to graduate and hold on undergraduate degree with minimal experience that will make it difficult when looking for a job. And this assumption is essentially not entirely wrong. However, as humans we have limits. Of course, we must put our physical and mental health above all else. Throughout 2020 to 2021, there are not a few cases of students who die from illness or suicide due to the depressed. We are the problem about the world of lectures. This should be an important concern for all of us. This article about. Jadi ini adalah artikel tentang kasus-kasus orang-orang yang mengalami dampak negatif dari hustle culture. Salah satunya ada di negara Jepang, terutama negara yang memang negara maju. Terus banyak juga kasus-kasus di Indonesia mahasiswa-mahasiswa yang bunuh diri karena mereka merasa tertekan oleh tren baru ini gitu. Oke, selanjutnya, the next slide is as a Muslim, The contrast between barakah culture and hustle culture is so obvious. I think of everything wrong with the hustle culture. For me, the barakah culture encouraged productivity in a good way. Can we can see in the slide for the productive Muslim barakah culture. There is God-centric, purpose and impact-driven. Hereafter focus on acceptance from Allah, abundance mindset, and a content uh, focus, being grateful, tranquility, and presence, sense of responsibility, and small but consistent effort. And this, for hustle culture, there is egocentric, personal success driven, worldly focus on result, scarcity mindset, never satisfied, distracted, seeking credit, pressured, and busy, sense of the entertainment, big moves, and constant pivoting. Salah. Okay. Doing activities healthy and according to the portion will certainly avoid us the various negative impacts mentioned earlier. Accountability for academic and non-academic activities also needs to be considered for the bullet points. And do you know what helps you make your point clear? And this list like this one. A hustle culture leads many people to work overtime, constantly work overtime, but exercise work hours can actually slow down your productivity. Long hours can also harm your health and cause burnout. And last, avoid burnout. Try to take breaks, build resilience, and practice self-compassion. Okay. And the slide is the conclusion. For the conclusion is hostile culture should also be balanced with self-awareness so that life is more balanced need to be a limit that can be a break so that yourself don't do too many activities and exercise. And there is no need to compare yourself to the achievement of others and focus on yourself. They indicate to not appropriating yourself to follow the standard that other makes because everyone capacity is a different and what we need to do is put our own health first. Uh, this all about hostile culture. Can I say thank you very much and then let's I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye. Thank you.